everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is another episode of Growing Up Dandy. So what I'm going to tell you guys about today is a gentleman that used to be a booking agent for my dad. His name was John Tetac, and his name was odd, which is helpful for me remembering this story. But the fun thing about him is every time, he would send my dad the manila folder full of paperwork, having to do with gigs or shows or tours or whatever, he would also send a giant massive box. And in said giant massive box, each and every time, was a Cabbage Patch Kid. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what life was like in the 80s, but if you were a chick in the 80s, you fucking had to have Cabbage Patch dolls. It was like a fucking necessity. It's something that you just had to have. So the fact that this dude sent me Cabbage Patch dolls every time he sent my dad paperwork was the fucking bomb.com. I ended up getting 40 or 50 Cabbage Patch Kids just from this dude. And if any of you had ever been over to our house, the big house, the big circle driveway, you remember I had a closet that was, I guess it was supposed to be a walk-in closet, but it ended up just being my toy room. And on, all these shelves are all of those Cabbage Patch Kid dolls. And it's just a neat little fun thing that I remember from being a kid. Dad would get this big manila folder, and then I would get this massive box that I'd get to open each time. And that's a fun, little positive thing. I never know what happened to that guy. Or why they parted ways or anything business-wise. I don't know anything about that. All I remember is being a kid and getting to open a big-ass box, every few weeks or so that had a Cabbage Patch Kid in it. So, note to all promoters out there, if in fact you're sending over anything to anybody, send the kid something too, because I'll tell you what, that kid's going to remember it until she's old and gray. I'm 40 years old, and I remember that guy's name. I mean, come on now, I was like 6. So, that goes to show, little things like that. Little things like that matter, so... Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this fun little installment of Growing Up Dandy. Nothing big or fancy this week, just something small, something fun from my memory. All right, peace out, dudes. Peace.